I may have said this somewhere else, but I'll just say it again because it's perhaps the number one that links to my current work. If you remember, I told you about us writing those 13,000 lines of Q&A, etc. So it was, again, literally brain bashing and trying to make this work because we had the avatar going and we thought that was the difficult part. And then this became the difficult part and there was no data sets, etc. So we made that work. And after that, for that refined version, the first batch of students were about 8 students in a refugee camp in Iraq, run by UNHCR and BCF. And it was very difficult to get them together, and they were learning from phones, but we literally are talking about Motorola phones and things like that, right? Still smart, but it works. And then we ended up having some sort of a connection issue. Zoom came and went, but then we got through. And then, we were just waiting to see if they could even access it on their phone. And suddenly there was this girl, I'll call her Aisha here because obviously I don't want to give her a real name. And suddenly she just looked at it and smiled to herself. And then she said in broken English to us, she speaks to me. So that was the moment, I think, that, I'm going to take to my grave, if you want to call it. And that was the moment we actually saw, okay, this is working. Like it's not only working as a project, but you could see it in that person's eyes, what difference it can make.
So good. So good. How do you balance your professional work with your personal life, especially given your global commitments?
Perhaps this is one of the answers that's not going to be what you expected, but being honest about it, at the moment I have no work-life balance. I'm trying to get a check on that. I had a little bit of success in it in the last quarter of last year, but again, things have just become extremely hectic. But hectic is good. It's taking us in the direction and the speed we wanted to, and I'm hoping that this sort of strenuous time sort of lags off at least this year, so that at least the Christmas time is a bit more easy for me.
No, I can appreciate that. If it wasn't, I have my moments of quiet, or my quiet time in the morning, and then the Sabbath, which that's my, other than that, I'm going to go as hard as I can go because there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of people. Like your number's 750 million. Mine's 500 million.
Mm-hmm.
But, and it's for a very specific reason.